Welcome to my channel.
Smart plan to cut down on salt. Our body needs salt to function. Too much raises risk of heart disease and stroke. A smart plan to cut it down. Catch the daily culprits. More than 40% of our sodium intake comes from food we tend to binge on every day. The major culprits are bread, pizza, chicken soup, cheese, pasta, meat dishes such as meatloaf, and snack foods such as potato chips, including canned tomato sauce, and butter popcorn, which you find at the movie halls. To bypass these sodium traps, compare nutrition labels on your favorite foods because different brands vary in sodium content. Replace prepackaged canned food with fresh food. Study food labels. While there is sodium in almost everything we eat, the amount of this mineral in condiments are shocking. When you read a food's ingredients, salt, sodium chloride, isn't the only thing you should be looking for. There are other sodium-containing compounds such as monosodium glutamate, message, sodium nitrate, which will up the total sodium count. For instance, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce has 920 milligrams of sodium, even those labeled low sodium have 575 milligrams of sodium. Other big offenders include tomato sauce, 640 milligrams per half cup, and barbecue sauce, 420 milligrams per 2 tablespoons. If you overdo it at one meal, make sure you balance it out by making low-sodium choices the rest of the day. Also, low fat doesn't mean low sodium. When food companies take out fat, they often replace it with salt to enhance flavor. Find other spices. Instead of sprinkling salt over the dish, use fresh or dried herbs and spices like garlic, basil, cumin, chili peppers, rosemary, ginger or cinnamon to enhance the flavor. You can also try flavored vinegars, such as fig, pear and cranberry. Pre-mixed blends of spices often contain salt. Nutritionists recommend that you go for no or low sodium labels. Eat out wisely. Stick to restaurants where your food is cooked to order rather than eateries where food may be prepackaged, like soup, gravy. Choose simple items without gravies or sauces and ask them to be prepared without salt. Simple measures may also help. Order baked potato instead of the mashed potatoes with your sizzlers, but don't eat the skin, which may have been oiled and salted before baking. Add a salad to fill up on greens, but avoid dressings since they're often loaded with sodium. Request that grilled entrees, like fish and chicken, be cooked without salt. Watch portion size. You may think you're doing fine because you only had a packet of chips. However, check out the label for serving size. A handful of potato chips are 170 milligrams of sodium. If you are going to indulge, measure out your portion so you don't overdo it. Time to adapt. Your taste for salt is acquired, so it will take you time to get used to a lower sodium diet. When you first cut back, food may taste a little bland. Decrease your salt intake gradually, and after a few weeks, you probably won't even miss it. Daily sodium allowance. Medical experts say daily intake of sodium for healthy adults is 2,300 milligrams. If you're older than 51, it's only 1,550 milligrams. It may sound like a lot, but it's surprising how quickly your meals can add up to your daily allowance. The best way to ensure that you're consuming the right amount of sodium is by treating it like it's money and you're on a budget. Eat it wisely and keep a watch on what you consume. Try not to exceed 600 milligrams of sodium per meal in snacks.